Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this new video. In this video I have an unboxing. This is an unboxing video. This was a surprise. I was out yesterday and I came back home, and when I did, this was here waiting for me. So yeah, I'm gonna show the other side because I marked out my address, but yeah, this is a big surprise. I wasn't I wasn't sure when this would get here. I didn't get any kind of notification that it had been shipped, but it's here. And yeah, as you saw in the thumbnail, this is Aquila of the Phoenix Guard by my good friend Aardvark from Aardvark Comics. So let's go ahead and dig into this. Yeah, Aardvark's a good friend of mine. We met a few years ago online on Twitter, and he was yeah, he's a really cool guy. We worked hard to get this out to us. It took a lot longer than anticipated, but that's usually the thing with crowdfunding. You give money to these creators because you believe in what they do. You get their excitement, spreads, and then you get as excited for things as they are. And so so you see the IP, you see the comic, you see everything, and so you invest in that. And obviously, as creators, we try to put a respectable deadline to everything, but things happen. We're not professionals that are dedicated to doing this as a living, or some of us are, some of us aren't. I'm sorry. So things happen. I mean, things get in the way sometimes. And also in this world of indie comics, it's not just one person. It's a group of people that are working together. And if something doesn't happen to you, it could happen to your writer, it could happen to your artist, it can happen to the colorist, it can happen to the letterer. Things can happen. And so there's a lot of variables and things in there. So delays, they're understandable. I mean, we're not perfect human beings. Things can. I'm sorry, we're not perfect. We are human beings, and things happen. So that's understandable. And yeah, and my buddy Aardvark took longer than anticipated, but he got it out. And man, take a look at that. And this is what the wait was for. And this is an amazing looking box. Check that out. Looks great. I like the logo. This looks amazing. This is artwork from Carrie Salviejo. She did a really good job. I love this. I was heavily inspired by this for one of the pieces that I did. If anybody's curious, just to really what can be exclusive to my channel, I have an unreleased full-fledged drawing that I did. Apart from the one that made it to the campaign, there's another one that I was asked to do. That I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day, but I did it, and it looked great, killer. It's got colors and everything. I saw the colors; it looks amazing. But I don't know if it'll ever come out. But anyways, and I was influenced by this image here because Carrie does a really good job doing the ink work and the coloring. Just amazing work. The bad guys, the henchmen, the good guy here, Aquila. As I've said from the very first moment that I saw this character, I love the design. It's got I don't know, like a combination of like Power Ranger type of suit. It's the design is really nice. It's got the eagle that's really visible. I like emblems and stuff on the chest, like Spawn, that thing on his chest, Venom, Captain America, those kinds of this it looks really nice, really dope. And yeah, the blue, the yellow, the white, just the way that the color scheme is put together on this looks great. So here is Aquila. So let's crack this bad boy open. Yeah, check it out, Archangel Press. Yeah, for any I don't know if I'm ousting out my Aardvark, but for anybody who's curious, Archangel He's Aardvark is Catholic, and that's another thing that connects us, is that we're both Catholic bros in comics. And yeah, this is awesome. Check this out. It's got all the good stuff in it. Check out the comics. Oh yeah, buddy. Check it out. Yeah, this cover by Dean James. Dean James does really good work. Yeah, he did the line art and the color for this. It came out nice. I like how that looks. Yeah, dope. Issue number 1. And then here's the Carrie Salviejo cover. Is this the wraparound? Oh man, let me take this out. I'm curious. Yeah, if you're curious as to who Aardvark is, he hasn't been active a lot. Recently, he's been working behind the scenes, struggling, trying to get this book out, and finally got it out. And so I don't know if he'll continue appearing more often on Twitter, but yeah, that's check it out. But yeah, he's yeah, that's a dope cover, wraparound cover. Man, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, Aardvark, written and created by Aardvark, Carrie Salviejo, Avery Ferdinand, Dean James did the lettering, Nightmare Fuel, Interstellar cover, Phoenix Guard solo cover, Carrie Salviejo. Yeah, Lee Byron and Michael Oden. Man, I'm gonna flip to the pages that were on the campaign because I don't want to spoil this for anybody. But just look at that. Look at that. Amazing colors. This looks amazing on the page. Look at that. I backed this digitally also, but man, when you have a comic in your hand and it looks this great, man, it looks awesome. It's a whole lot better. It's a whole different. It's a whole very, very different. Having it in your hand versus having it a digital copy. Not knocking the digital copy because I got nothing but, or the majority of my comics are digital, but yeah, having it in your hand is a special feel. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. I don't know if you can get any more, if you can get this book right now. I have no idea. The campaign ended. I don't know if he's planning on doing a second chance or if he's going to continue or not, but yeah, that's another thing with crowdfunding. If you're not there at the moment that it's out, then you miss out, man. And I'm glad I was able to participate in this. Sweet. Special thanks to you, man, for going for sticking it to the end and then getting these books out to us, man. Really happy. Oh, sweet. I'm in the book. Brutality, Rich Ayala. Shout out to Rich. Awesome piece. This is actually Rich Ayala did Roach Balls, and that he's got this style of art associated with Roach Balls, and it's dope. But when I saw that he was doing Aquila and I saw this piece, I was like, man, I was really impressed by it because at that time, this wasn't something that you would normally see from Rich. But yeah, this looks great. It came out great. And now you see stuff like this from Rich all the time. And Rich, if I'm not mistaken, he's working on, I think it's called The Plumber. I forgot the name of that comic, but the plumber with the guns. You guys should check that out. Be sure to follow Rich. He's also on Twitter. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Nice. I didn't know that was going to be in here. Sweet. Check that out, guys. Ominous. I'm working on it. It'll get to you someday. And that's my art. And like I said, apart from this, I got another image that I did. I don't know if it'll see the light of day, but yeah. And the colorist on this is Avery Ferdinand, who is the colorist of the book. This guy, really, really awesome. If there's anybody out there listening to me who's looking for a colorist, who's like, man, I don't know about it, check him out. He's really good. I highly recommend him. Oh, it's nice. It's got some Phoenix facts, Ray pistol. Man, that's awesome. Check that out. Thank you very much, Aardvark. I really appreciate this. I had no idea you want to do that. Yeah. I was thinking about doing something like this for my book also, because usually what some people do is like they'll have like a supplemental. They'll have like a book on the side with all these kinds of like extra stuff on it. But I was thinking, what if I just add it to the main book? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be? And I think that's what he's doing. And yeah, the evolution of Aquila. I mean, that's the original sketch. We were just talking about this in my previous video about how the evolution, how it happens. You don't get to this just right off the bat. No, you usually start off with sketches like this, and then you have an initial idea, an initial concept, and then you work your way around that, tweak here or there. No, this glove is okay, that glove is not. I should change the belt. You know, he's an eagle. Play with the name also, and also add that eagle effect to it. I know that also in the creation of Aquila, my buddy Lee Byron Carver had a lot to do with it, because I don't know if he's still doing this, but there was a time, I think a few years ago, where he would welcome guests onto his channel, and he would quickly sketch out like characters. And if I'm not mistaken, in one of those sessions, he sat down with Aardvark and he created like a bunch of these characters, and just rough designs and sketches for these characters, and most of them ended up being in the comics. So yeah, apart from being an awesome writer, apart from being an excellent writer, Lee Byron also gets down with the artwork. So that's all it's really cool. The black and white line art. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, you don't see this image too much because it's normally just the cover itself. No, but here you are side by side. You got the inks, and then you got the colors afterward. Yeah, man, Dean James gets down, man. Really intricate piece. A lot of stuff happening. You know, and here you have bad guys. No, then you got the bad guys here, bad guys there, bad guys there. There's a lot happening in the pic. And he's got a space city in the background also, so that's really cool. Really good work. Awesome stuff, man. And here's another image. Man, this is awesome. This is great. Congratulations on making this. This is really good work. I'm really happy. Came out awesome. And let's take a look at some of the perks. Did I get 2 copies of this? Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, also if anybody's curious, Aardvark himself did not handle fulfillment. That was handled by Critical Blast. So shout out to Critical Blast for fulfilling and for doing the fulfillment part of it. All right, so after opening up the second book I got, I saw that I got the book. We got this version of the book, which is the Dean James cover. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know there was 2 copies. I actually thought this was going to be the black and white version, but no, I got 2 color copies. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. See, this one it stops on this page, so it's just the actual comic itself. This is the actual book itself, whereas this one, the wraparound cover, it's got all of the extra information in the back, like data files, and then all this other information, the artwork, the line art. It's got and it's got this incredibly cool page by your boy right here, and yeah, ominous. So yeah, all this stuff you get in this cover, in the wraparound book, and then in this one you just get the comic itself. All right, good, awesome. So and actually on the back of that, in the box, you get a bunch of goodies. So here is dun, 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 dun. Where's my lights? No, but here you actually get my artwork in print form. So this is what my contribution to the campaign This is a print of Aquila, who's the main character, facing off Ursats is his name, who's the big bad villain of the book. It's this guy, the good guy Aquila, versus Ursats. That's my take on Ursats. And yeah, so this is the piece. I did this way back in, if you can see the date on there, 2022. No, so this was and I actually did this and I actually did this before the campaign launched. So yeah, I did this piece before the campaign launched. So the campaign launched in 2022, but I'm not sure exactly the timeline. What month in 22? I'm not sure, but it's been a while, but it hasn't been that long, about a year or so. So yeah, so that's the piece. The colors are done by Avery Ferdinand, who is the colorist on the comic. This is Avery, and yeah, that's why I was recommending him, because he does really good colors, as you can see here, and as you can see in the book, amazing colors. When I heard that he was going to be doing the colors for this, I got psyched, because I always wanted to see like that kind of the comic book color on my art, and so it came out really great. I'm really happy with the piece. The original was also up on the campaign, and someone snagged it, and I was able to send that out last year. So it was really cool. It was really nice to see people interested in the original art as well, and that I'm glad also that they were able to get this piece with the book. So it was really cool to see that, and yeah, my aim is to have my own comic, but it's always good to see that people are interested in having my art also be part of their campaign. So it's always a pleasure, a treat to be able to contribute. And yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing this character. As I mentioned from the very first day that I saw this design, I love the look and the design of the character. I think it's really cool. I think it's unique. I love the color scheme, the blue and the yellows. They really complement each other very well. And yeah, I think it's just a really cool character, and the book is just amazing. Really great quality, and yeah. So I hope Aardvark continues. So yeah, that's my piece. You can see my name here. It's not highly visible. It's not incredibly visible, and that's my personal choice. Usually when I do my art, I don't like to have it like the center of attention, of the focus. I'm not saying that's bad. Each artist has their own preference on how they handle that kind of thing. So whatever works for you is best is awesome. My preference is just that I want to keep it in the shadows. So I want to keep it to where like you have to like look for it almost. Like a Where's Waldo type situation, like where's the signature at? And so that's my preference. So but yeah, so this is the piece, and yeah, like my only gripe, it's not with anything that was done on the actual cover. Like my only gripe with myself with this is that I wish I would have done him larger, which I would have done him bigger. There's an image in the actual book. Yeah, this image here. This was color. This is on the campaign. I don't think I'm revealing too much, but this image here was what got to me, because I think the colors for this were added later to the campaign. No, I'm mistaken. I got reference material to do this piece before the campaign launched, and when the campaign launched, these pages were revealed. I also think that at the time when I was working on this, Kari hadn't gotten to that part of the book yet. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe Aardvark can correct me on that. But when I saw this, I saw the scale of Ursats compared to Aquila, and I was like, man, that's a lot bigger than what I had imagined. Because I got the impression, for some reason, I don't know, I got the impression that he was maybe just a little bit slightly bigger. So I drew it like this. And yeah, my only problem with this is that I wish I had drawn him just a little bit bigger, or actually quite a bit bigger than how he looks here. I would definitely take a different approach to him now if I were to do it. No, but that's my only gripe with it. But yeah, everything else other than that was great. I was really happy with how it came out. This looks great. One of the highlights of my artistic career came from this piece, because while Aardvark was promoting the book on various CG channels, he went to Pimp My Comic, I think it was on Mandy's channel, and Maddie got to look at it, and Dale Keown got to look at it, and there's a small clip I think that Aardvark saved. I wonder if I can pick it up, or if I can, I don't know if I can do something about it, but I think you can look for it. If you look for his Aardvark's channel, I think you can find that clip. But yeah, I saw the clip, and I saw Dale's reaction when he saw this, and he liked it. He liked the detail. He liked the rendering lines. He said that I went, I did a lot with the rendering. Mandy liked it also, and yeah, Dale gave nothing but praise for the work, and that was just a personal high for me, just to be able to get that kind of feedback from a professional that I admire a lot artistically. And yeah, when I got that feedback, I was super happy, and yeah, so being able to get my art in front of others is something that in front of other people, is something that I also try for, and yeah, so getting these opportunities to show off my art is always a cool thing, and yeah, just hearing those positive words from Dale was awesome, and yeah, so this piece means a lot to me. For many reasons, so it's really cool that was in there, and I'm glad that you guys got to see got a print of that, and so yeah, some really good stuff. And then you also get Rich's artwork, as a trading card. So here's a trading card, awesome work, and then on the back, really cool graphics, Rich Ayala Brutality, really good stuff here, and that's the trading card. See the poor guy getting his head knocked out, but it is brutal, so it says it in the name. So yeah, so really I like the lettering that he did with that too, like that wing right there, nice details. Yeah, be sure to follow Rich and hit him up. He does really good work. And here's the patch. Here's the patch for the bad guys. This is the second patch I think I've gotten. No, I also got, it's like maybe the fourth or fifth, because I got a patch for Monster MD. I got a patch for Mavericks. I think there was a patch in Sovereign Wolf. I'm not sure. I'm not too heavy on patches, so I mean, I get them and I store them away, but I don't really put them on any clothes or anything like that. But yeah, I remember this logo. This is the symbol for this bat for Earthsats and his guys. They represent this gang, this I think Skull Gang, Black Skull Gang, something like that. I'm not sure what the name is. Aardvark can correct me, but yeah, that's the gang that he's in. So that's what they all represent. So you get that patch. You get the trading card. You get the print with my awesome artwork on it. Then you also get this pin. So here's the pin. And just to give you an idea of what the comic is about this guy in the pin versus these guys. So it's a classic fight between these two groups. And the name Aquila of the Phoenix Guard, there's a Phoenix Guard there, so it lends me to believe that there's more people like him, like that he's not the only one policing the galaxy. So maybe in future issues we can take a look at and see who they are, and see what they're all about. And then yeah, you also get a really awesome 6 a.m. I don't think this is a sticker. I think this is a magnet. It's like a magnet. I'm gonna slap this on the fridge later on. But yeah, so this is by 6 a.m. Comics, and any self-respecting CG campaign must have 6 a.m. Artwork on it. If it's not 6 a.m., you may not be CG, my friend. Yeah, almost every single CG campaign I've seen has had his artwork in it, and I love his style. I love how he does his art. I love the chibi-esque cartoon vibe to it, and I'm also happy for Mark that he's able to when I first started seeing his artwork, almost everything that I saw was his commissions. Like he was on this campaign, that campaign, and he was drawing a lot. And I also saw glimpses of his own IP called Starfetch, and at that time I didn't see him work on that a lot. I just saw him mostly doing commissions and stuff. and which is great. This is great. No, but I think last year, I think it was last year, or maybe a little bit earlier than that, he cut off all commissions and just focused in on doing Starfetched. He's like on page 60 something now, which I'm just incredibly excited for, because when you get to see a creator work on their own IP and then dedicate the time to it is always great. And yeah, so hopefully we get to see a Starfetched campaign soon. And then get to see this but in full comic form. So that's great. And so be sure to follow 6 a.m. also. He's got really good content, really good artwork, and be on the lookout for Starfetched. I'm pretty sure he's going to get that campaign going soon, someday, hopefully. And then the last thing here, really cool, you get this standee with artwork by Carrie Salviejo. Aardvark has a really cool story about this, that this was almost like a throwaway piece from Carrie because she didn't like how this looked. But I'm glad he kept it, and then he made a nice standee out of it. So you get this, you get the book, you get the print, you get the card, you get the magnet, you get the patch, you get the pin, you get all this great stuff in this box. I think this tier was $65, and so you got all this stuff for $65, and it's just beyond worth it. Because you get this kind of quality comic is always a cool thing. So good stuff here, man. And yeah, I don't know if you can still get this. I don't know if Aardvark has a second chance campaign in store or planned up for this. I personally would recommend the second chance, to get more people to see what this is all about. If it's possible. If not, if it's not, then we understand. We have to understand. And yeah, so just be on the lookout for Aardvark. The name is here. Aardvark. Be sure to follow all of these people. Carrie, Avery, Dean, Michael Loden, Lee Byron Carver. Follow all these people, and Archangel Press. And yeah, so that's all you get. That's what you get with the comic. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this out, tell all your friends about me, and yeah, I do the unboxing videos whenever I get stuff that I back. So I haven't been backing a lot recently. I got just Blood Hunters and Groken, and I think that was it. Yeah, if I get any more stuff, if I get more stuff, then yeah, I'll be sure to do some unboxing videos, and yeah, so just be sure to hit the like button and check out the video. I also have other videos where I'm drawing. I'm currently working. I'm currently working on some comics. Gino and Shorty, page 4. You can see that right there. So I'll show you this first panel. I think I've already shown you the second panel also, but that's the first panel. Gino and Shorty wander into some place. What place is it? I'll let you know as soon as I get done with that. I don't know if I'm actually. I don't know what plans I have for that comic, but there's this story that I have that I want to put it in comic form, and I want to do that. I don't know what the reaction will be from the people out there, from you guys, if you like it or not. I don't know if you guys will want me to make a campaign out of that. I don't know, but there's an idea that I had. I wanted to. I got comic book paper, so I'm putting the idea to reality, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm currently working on that. I'm currently working on some other commissions that I got, and yeah, so I'm just drawing. I apologize if my videos aren't coming out a lot more frequent, but yeah, like I said, if I'm not doing videos, it's because I'm drawing. So I gotta keep creating, and that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. I hope you liked the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Hello, everyone. The time is finally upon us. Ominous Avenging Death is now available. Avenging Death is a short 10-page story that serves as a preview of what kind of art you can expect and the world you'll see in the main story of Ominous. In Avenging Death, we'll see Zadok take on the monstrous
Deathmonger in a 10-page fight scene that'll be sure to get you hooked into the world of Ominous. All of the artwork is done, including the line art, which was done by me, the colors, which were done by Emmanuel Orlas, and the lettering, which was done by Paul Bird. So grab your copy of the digital PDF file today for only $5. That's right, $5. Contact me in my DMs on Twitter for more information. Now, coming up next is the official trailer of Ominous Avenging Death. Enjoy.